Hi guys, welcome to our presentation this evening, business team. My name's John Morley. I've been in network marketing for many years now. Worked with lots of different companies, and this industry has served me very well over the years. Every now and then something like really special comes along into our arena, and this is what we're working with right now. Those of you that came on board looking for a way to make some extra money, then we're going to show you exactly how to do that right now. A little bit of background about myself, so you know who I am and where I came from, and what my motives are for being here tonight. My background is architecture and engineering. I've been in the construction industry and the design industry all my life. I came to South Africa in 1975, 76, and I opened my first office here in 1980. Designing buildings, probably designed about 1,000 buildings since then. And while I've been doing all that, at some stage in my life, and I think it happens to everyone, comes a realization that the thing that you're doing that sustains you might not always be there. And especially as you get older, there's a need for looking for something else, something to either supplement what you're doing or to, in fact, replace what you're doing in the event that something happens where you can't perform your normal activity that generates your income. And I think this happens to many people as they go on through their lives, and they're looking for different things to do. Sometimes it's quite daunting because when you move out of your field of expertise, you have to move into some sort of area where you don't really know much about it. So there's always a little learning curve involved. For me, I came into network marketing many years ago as a part-time thing, and it's always treated me very well. So right now we're working with a company called Meishi, and we decided to work with Meishi quite recently. They launched this division for network marketing just less than a year. The company's 14 years old, so it's got a very good track record. And the nice thing about what we do, you don't need any experience. So making a transition from where you have your expertise into something where you don't need any experience is quite an easy kind of transition. And while you're doing what you're doing, you can start working on this basis in a part-time role, an hour, couple of hours to suit your own time frame. And it can build for you a top up to your existing stable income. Or if you continue working at it, even on a part-time basis, eventually it will be able to replace your full-time income with something that you still do on a part-time basis. So I'm quite excited by the program that we're working with now. Meishi was started 14 years ago by this man, Bruce Koenig. He was in South Africa. He wanted to be a car salesperson, but realized when he got there it wasn't going to be as easy as he thought. But being a very forward-thinking person, he did something quite unusual. He moved his sales desk into the workshop and put a little application on his phone and interacted with all of the people coming into the workshop, because he knew that one day they'd all be changing their vehicles. And just from doing that with that small app 14 years ago, he became the top car salesperson in the whole of South Africa for General Motors. And then he realized that that application could be used for any kind of business, to promote any kind of business. So he got some IT people together, and they developed what we now are marketing as in our network structure. It's called Meishi.pro. It's an application, a digital application for cell phones. Currently, the company's got more than 1.5 million users in 42 countries all around the world, and it's expanding every single month. So we've got a great background product, and we've got a great marketing system for us to get busy with to make that money that we're looking for. company is called Meishi, M-E-I-S-H-I, Japanese word. It's the protocol that Japanese people use when they meet. They bow, exchange business cards. That process is called Meishi. So the product that Bruce invented and we're now marketing is called Meishi.pro. It's a digital business application that replaces business cards and it replaces static websites. It's a worldwide product. That means that you can actually promote it anywhere in the world, online, anywhere in the world, 24 hours a day, and you can make money doing that. Several ways to make money. We'll go into it in a little while. These are some of the major corporations and companies that already use the application. You'll recognize some of these names. They're all big names: Absa, Nedbank, some of the big banks, international banks, all the big car dealers, insurance companies, some major organizations already use this application for all of their sales team. It's very, very versatile. It can be used by large corporations. It can be used by individual people like you and me. So right now, you can be part of the digital expansion around the world. You become part of the digital age. That was exciting for me because, as you can see, I'm not a young person, and being part of the digital economy is something that I've been thinking about for quite a while, but it was always a bit daunting. But now it's become quite easy. These are the things that you can do on this digital application, Meishi.pro. Everything you can do on a website, you can do in this application, and it all happens on your cell phone. So you don't need a website. Everything comes into your cell phone. If you're a business person, this is a really great idea. If you're a marketer like us, this is a really great idea because we've got millions of people all around us that are in business. So we've got a market there that we can promote to. The app can show you GPS location of your office. You can put your office hours, make appointments. You can advertise and show all of your products and services. You can put images and videos. You can use it for all your advertising. It connects to all social media platforms. It has a search engine optimization so that when people are seeking whatever you're doing, the Google system, World Wide Web system, will search out the keywords and they'll bring the inquiries directly to your phone. So this is part of the paperless technology that's emerging in the world. And for us, it's an easy thing to do, to change over, because making changes on your cell phone is so much easier than trying to make changes on your website. It can also generate a QR code for you, like this one on the screen here. This is my QR code. So when someone scans this code right here, it brings your product right into their cell phone. So this is designed to effectively replace a static website. There's an example of one card. I made this quite quickly myself. Like I say, I'm not a young person. I've got no background in IT or anything, but I found this quite easy. So this one is for marketing of a health product. This is the first page. All of these little blocks down here, they've all got links to videos and articles and so on, just like a website in your phone. So you can promote products, services. It's great for individual people, anyone with a business, organizations, churches, schools, clubs, etc. So this is a really great product, and it's got a fantastic track record already. And when you've got a good product, you've also got a really good opportunity now. If you come in here today to find out how to make money, we have two ways to make money, two ways. Meishi, for many years, 14 years, has run an affiliate program whereby you can refer this product to people that have business, and when they buy that product from the company, you get paid a commission. That's a 30% commission, and that's called direct sales, okay? And you can do that anywhere in the world using your social media, your internet, and so on. But now the company's launched the network division, which is called Dreams. So Dreams Networks. And this is very, very different. I'm going to explain how we make money in the Dreams Network. It's a binary commission structure. I'll explain that a little bit later. And we get paid monthly in US dollars, again, worldwide. So if you like the idea of starting something in a small way right now from your home in a very limited kind of time frame, something that can grow month by month, year by year into something very large, then this is the right place to be right now. So let's talk about wealth creation. People ask us questions about this on all the kinds of things that we've done over the years. But there's only two things that have to be done. First of all, you have to earn more money than you spend. And then secondly, you have to earn more money than the rising cost of living. And if you do those two things, and only those two things, then eventually you will become wealthy, because you're earning more than you spend, which means you've got surplus every month, and you're earning more than the rising cost of living. So inflation is never going to be a problem to you. If you have these two and your income structure embeds these two things, that's great. But if you don't, and most people don't, then without achieving these two things, life's going to become a real struggle. And 95% of people in South Africa, and maybe in the world even, they're getting to understand this more and more year by year. So what we need is what we call a life plan. And my question is, what is your life plan? Do you have one? This is about planning your expenditure for all of the things that are likely to happen to you in the course of a normal life. That's a life plan. And we're going to show you now how we can deal with that using this program. So you can build a life plan using Maycian Dreams, even starting in a very small way, because this is a game changer. And no matter what stage of your life you are in, this will become a very big benefit to you, and it will help you to move on through that stage into the next phases of life. Now, you could be a young person just coming out of college or university, looking for, these days, people can't even get a job, highly qualified people. They can come and get on board with us immediately, because they can look and look and look. If there's no jobs available, they're just not going to get them. Here, you don't need any experience. You don't need any background. It doesn't matter who you are, where you came from. None of that's important. The Mayci system and the Dreams program can help anybody to get going in life. You know, maybe you move on a little bit and you're looking to get married. Then what do you want? You want a house. You don't want to be renting. You want to be an owner. These days, many people, they just don't earn enough money to even get a deposit for a house. This program can help you to do that. Then you need a car. You know, most people buy all their big items, the big ticket items on credit, because they don't earn more than they spend. That's the normal way of life. This is what makes the banks rich, and it keeps everybody else relatively poor. Living in debt is not a good idea. This program can enable you to get the deposits together for your car. It can enable you to pay for your car. It can enable you to upgrade from one thing to another. Maybe you want to go from a Polo to a Porsche. You know, for most people, that's out of the question. But if you have the correct life plan, then it can happen. Biggest expenditure in most people's lives when they get married and have children is the education of their children. That's an ongoing 20-year commitment to your family and your children. And most people find that like really, really hard to deal with, because on a fixed income, most people can't deal with it. The cost of private schooling is far more than the cost of your house or your car or both of them put together. So these are the kind of things that are important to people. And these are the kind of things that you need to deal with, no matter what stage you are in your life. And when you get older, there's retirement. When you retire, you don't want to have a diminished lifestyle. You want to have a better lifestyle. So before we proceed, I want to highlight what this is not. There's so many things out there that take people's money these days. So what this is not a pyramid scheme. This is not a Ponzi scheme. This is a work program where we get paid for the results of our own efforts. This is not an investment program. Meishi is not going to take our money and invest it in any way whatsoever. Meishi has its own money, it's got its own business, got its own profits, been very, very successful. And it's launched the Dreams Network to enable us to be part of that growth by participating in the growth of the company, by promoting the products and services. And that's what we get paid for. And we earn money in two ways. One, by direct sales of the Meishi.pro application to business owners. And the other one is indirect sales now by building a network of marketers. So let's talk about the money now, okay? There are two ways that we make money in this program. One is direct. That is promoting the Meishi.pro application to people who have existing business, because anybody that has a business needs this application and they don't know about it yet. So our job is to learn about it and tell them, okay. Now, direct sales, that's the way the company's grown all these years to 1.5 million customers, but that requires some training. And I'll talk about the training a little bit later. It's all free of charge. But most people, they're looking for something where they don't have to undergo any training. And the owners of Meishi understand that. So they created a Dreams marketing division, which is indirect sales. And this is about building a network of marketers, because every time a new marketer comes in to this program, for what reason? To make money, that creates an indirect sale to the company. Because when they pay their monthly subscription of $10, they get 8 digital applications. That's where the product sale comes in on the Dreams network side. So you're not making any direct sales or approaches to people that have business. All you're doing is you're building a team of marketers some of them will be making applications for their own use to market their own Dreams business. And the other 8 cards they can use for whatever purpose they want. They can make additional cards for someone else in the family, someone who may want to start a different kind of business. But it's not really important. So those people that want to learn how to build these cards, the training program will enable you to do that. And once you've learned how to build cards, then you can incorporate the other income source, income stream, direct sales, by then talking to people who have existing businesses, because then you'll be in a position to assist them to build their business cards. Okay, so 2 ways. Indirect sales, just by building a network, very simple. Direct sales needs a bit of training. And some people will go into that. Most people won't. It's not really important at this stage. Now, let's talk about cumulative income. This is the key to what we're doing here. Cumulative income is income that grows month by month by month, because what we do this month adds on to what we did the previous month, because we have a monthly subscription. So any sales that take place this month, we continue getting paid for every month. And any additional work that we do this month adds on to what we did on the previous months. So cumulative income is a really great idea, and it can, over a period of time, it can build up to more income part-time than you're making in your full-time job. And anything that enables you to make cumulative income must be taken very, very seriously. And Meishi and Dreams are designed for that purpose. Talking about training, this is Robert Kruger. He's the international trainer. Every Tuesday evening, he comes on board. And for 1 hour online, and we'll teach you how to build applications. So let us talk about the commission structure now. Now, Meishi uses what's called a binary commission program. Binary means two. That means two subscription sales. In terms of the Dreams program, that means two new people coming into your network, each of them that paid a monthly subscription of $10 to get their 8 digital applications. Okay. One on the left, one on the right. The binary program places each new registration, each new subscription automatically, one on the left, one on the right. And that's how it all starts right there. How long does it take to do that? Could be 1 day, could be 1 week, could be 1 month. Depends upon each individual person. There are people in the structure now that have done 100 subscriptions in 1 day. Very extraordinary. It's not normal, but it has happened. Right now, Meishi's put a competition up for 20 subscriptions a week, gets a special extra US dollar bonus. But how long is it going to take? One left, one right. I mean, only you know that yourself. But let us say it takes a whole month to do that. A whole month. Well, if that's the scenario, then I'll show you what will happen as we go on, because this is the start of something. And in these binary programs, the binaries don't stop, because it doesn't only include cumulative income. It's a team-based program. There's many team-based businesses around the world use binary programs for commission, because it's a team supportive program where everybody gets a share of a total income pot that comes into the company every single month. So this is the start of something very big, and we're lucky to be part of it at this time. So escalating income comes to us by duplication, by the same person coming into the program, just repeating the very same thing, one left, one right. How long does that take that person? Could be 1 day, could be 1 week, could be 1 month. Doesn't really matter. It's just a matter of time and the rate of building. Some people work very quickly, some work slowly. So in this particular slide here, we're looking at 1, 2. These would be the first 2 people that you bring in who pay their subscription. And that's not cumulative income alone. It's all leverage income. So that means leverage income is income that comes to you from work by other members of the team. And this is a total 100% team-based program. So these 2 guys get busy, one left, one right. This one goes one left, one right. That gives you cumulative income as well as leverage income. So you've got income being generated by other members of the team, and you've got income repeating every month by monthly subscriptions coming in. So this is the foundation for building your life plan right here, because there's not only you working on your life plan, there's a growing team of other people. Now, each of these 1, 2, this is called a binary pair. We get paid on binary pairs. Each month, the pair price changes, depends upon the total amount of subscriptions done by the entire company. They divide the total income by the total number of balanced pairs, and that establishes the pair price. Right now, it's running between $10 and $12 per pair. So in this little slide here, that would be 1 pair. That will be 1 pair. That will be 1 pair. That will be 3 pairs. It would give you about $15. That already is more money than your monthly subscription, 50% more. So immediately from this program here, you are in profit very, very quickly. And you have no more business expenditure. Every month it will grow from there, and it's profit very quickly, and continuous profit and continuous income generation. What happens with these guys here, these 4 new people? Simple duplication, exactly the same. And these binaries, they can grow very, very large because they gain their own momentum. It's not about you. It's not about me. It's about the new people coming on board, doing their 1-2, and that will never, ever stop. There's millions and millions of people around the world looking for an activity like this, where they can get busy with a reputable company, promote a product, a serious product online, and get paid for it, and build a team of people that do the same thing for themselves, and then share in a total team pot of income every single month. This develops exponential growth, and it can give you massive income, leverage income, and recurring residual income, cumulative growing income every single month. So just let us review what we've spoken about. You come on board into our program, into this network, and talk to a few people. Just come on. We've got a nice little chat training program where you can just learn how to do things quite quickly, and just talk to your friends, 1-2, people you work with, people you know. Everybody out there these days, they're looking for a way to make some extra money. And in South Africa, we need to earn US dollars seriously. And they will do the same thing. So we've got your personal work is right here at the beginning. After that, you've got your personal work plus leverage work done by other members of your team. And then you've got the cumulative income. So what's shown on here would be your primary team. And from this massive, massive network can proliferate month by month and year by year. So look to the future. In the next few years, this program will be turning over millions of dollars in subscriptions every single month. The same way that Macy's grown in their normal affiliate program, that's what it's doing. And this will happen even quicker. And when Bruce set up this division, the company doesn't need the income from this division to run its business. The business is pre-existing. This is additional to them. So 80% of all the income coming into the Dreams program stays, it's ring-fenced in the Dreams program, and the company takes 20% just to administer the program and make sure all the commissions are paid and administer the programs and put up the trainers and so on. So this is a really great idea. In the Dreams program, every subscription, every new person entering this Dreams program constitutes a sale of 8 products to the company. And that's what we get paid for right there. And the commissions are paid to us every month in US dollars. Now, as this binary grows and grows, this will ensure our long-term developing and growing income, month after month, year after year. So come on board, start in a small way, $10 a month, about 190 rands. Get some basic work done, connect a few people, do a few subscriptions, get that covered. And after that, it's all profit in the bank, and it's growing month after month. So we get paid on the end of every month, last day of the month, the commission structure, the commission program runs, and it calculates all of the binary pairs that happened in any month. This diagram will show. So in month number 1 for a new person, there's 1-2. And if those 2 project that same growth and it takes a whole month to do 1-2, then the next month there'll be 2 pairs. And if they take a whole month to do 1-2, the next month will be 4 pairs. And month by month, you'll see how that's growing, and it's growing exponentially. So guys, it doesn't grow exactly like this. I'm not saying it will ever grow. It would be very unusual if it grew exactly like this. What in fact happens is 1 or 2 of these people will become very, very busy, and they won't be bothered about 1-2. They'll be focusing on 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And you will see these legs going, one growing very quickly, one growing very quickly. And other people will just grow slowly. So it will grow slightly different, but the concept is this. And if you just check it month by month and allocate a whole year just by people doing 1-2, then I'll show you what's going to happen. Cumulative income. Month number one pair only, $5. Doesn't cover your $10 subscription. Month number two pairs, not done by you, done by Leverage Income. That gives $10 plus the recurring income from the subscription of the first person. So you got $15. Next month, 4 pairs, $35. Next month, 8 pairs, and as it goes down. By the time it gets to 8 months, with each person only doing 2 subscriptions in a whole month, $1,200. And for the whole month, if you add it all up and convert it to rands, it's more than 40,000 rands per month of income coming in because you built this structure. You started in a small way, worked with some other people, helped them to start in a small way, exactly the same, and this will be the outcome for doing that. The great thing here, guys, is this. On a $10 subscription plan, we don't only get paid for 8 generations of depth, we get paid for 10. So if you move down to and extrapolate down for 2 more, we're into very big numbers here. Okay. By the time you add it all up for 10 months, it's less than a year. Let us say it takes a whole year. 180,000 rands of income coming through that program, building up slowly from $5, increasing month by month as the binary grows to 180,000 rands of income per month, because that's not going to stop. When people are making money from doing something simple, they will never, ever stop. You won't stop. I won't stop. I don't know anybody that stops when they're making money. That's why they came here. So guys should really assess what this is about. And like I say, it's not going to grow like this. It will grow in all different odd kinds of ways, but you understand the picture of what and the potential of what's happening here. So this can sort out all of the things that are happening in the lives of most people, and it can do it in a relatively short space of time because of the nature of the binary team commission structure that's chosen by Meishi. Thank you very much. So when you come on board here, you join us as what's called an Agent 10. That's a $10 subscription. You're going to get 8 digital cards, and you can do your own business and start a business. You can find something to promote, something to sell, use the cards for yourself. Use one of the cards to promote your dreams business. We'll teach you how to do that and how to build that, okay? And then you're going to get your dreams membership to earn in the binary. You're also going to get your Meishi affiliate membership to come to free training, learn how to build cards, and then eventually to step into the arena where you can also do direct sales and help other people who have business to build cards. So this is what's called real opportunity. It's open and it's here for you to do right now and to really get going. So we spoke about some big numbers there, but you know, at the beginning, it's not really about that. It's about understanding the potential and making a start. Because sometimes at the beginning, it's the small amounts of money that make a big difference, because it can help you pay your bills, get out of debt, can help you accrue some savings, can help you deal with emergency costs that come along. Most people don't have money to deal with that. It can definitely help you beat inflation, one of the 2 essentials for wealth creation. It can take away financial stress, which is like a really, everybody I know suffers from that. It's really, year by year, it just gets worse and worse for most people. So you can get rid of that. But in the long term, and this is the most important thing, in the long term, it can give you some financial independence, even working on a part-time basis. So if you don't like what you're doing and you don't like your job and you want to do some other kind of things because you've got the time and the money, then you can do those things. So what to do now, guys? Contact the person who invited you here, person who showed you about this, contact that person. That person will become your sponsor and your mentor, your guide, and then invite a couple of people to the next presentation. And that's it. That's your entire work program right there. That's like really simple. You don't have to spend 3-5 years learning how to do something that you can do very, very quickly. And if you do that, then the next 12 months will be like really amazing. And it will lead you to some places where maybe you want to go, but never had the money to go or the time to do it. This will enable those things to kind of happen. Now, today is Wednesday. Tomorrow is Thursday. On Thursdays, special things happen. Bruce, the CEO, will be doing a presentation from Meiji, a live presentation. He'll be explaining a lot more detail about the product and the company itself. I've not done that this evening. I just talked mainly about how you're going to come on board and make money with the binary program. Bruce will explain a lot more detail about the product and the company itself, or his own background, how it all developed. And on the Thursday presentation from the company, then you're going to have the opportunity to win a free subscription, a free first month subscription. They have a little spin at the end. And if you're one of the lucky ones, then you'll get your first month completely free of charge. So that's all we're going to talk about today, guys. The journey is just beginning. The binary is just beginning. Really, I think there's about 1,000, 1,500 marketers in the binary already. It's going to grow to like 1 million over the next couple of years. So if you want something exciting, then thank you. Get busy with us. Talk to the person who invited you, and get ready for an exciting ride. So thanks, guys. I'm going to sign off now. Enjoy the rest of your evening.